In the glittering realm of daytime television and late-night satire, few moments ripple through pop culture like a candid statement from America's favorite celebrity couple. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, usually masters of grace, wit, and cheerful detachment from political firestorms, stunned fans when they broke their silence during a red carpet interview this week. "We don't talk politics often," Kelly began, her voice soft but clear above the noise of flashing cameras and the bustle of the event. "But the First Amendment is very important." Mark nodded, standing close beside her. "People forget that freedom of speech protects speech we don't always agree with. And that's what makes it so vital. Especially now." Their comments came in response to an ongoing swirl of controversy surrounding late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, who had recently faced backlash after a segment that satirized several high-profile political figures. Some viewers were outraged, others hailed it as brave. The debate ignited cable news panels and social media threads like wildfire. For Kelly and Mark, however, this wasn't about party lines. It was about principles. The glamorous unraveling. Let's rewind a few days to where it all began, Jimmy Kimmel's monologue on a quiet Monday evening. The usual banter gave way to a sharp, 5-minute commentary on the upcoming election season, where Kimmel lambasted politicians across the spectrum, sparing no one. The audience roared. Online, the reaction split, some calling it the last gasp of free speech on network TV, others branding it as reckless and biased. A day later, headlines exploded. Kimmel crosses the line. Late-night politics gone too far. Comedians or commentators, can they be both? The controversy found its way into group chats, dinner tables, and morning shows, especially Live with Kelly and Mark. But the couple, known for dancing lightly around hot-button issues, kept their usual tone of humor and levity intact. That is, until the red carpet moment. When asked by a reporter whether Kimmel had gone too far, Kelly paused. "You know," she said, "what Jimmy does is not easy. He's walking a tightrope every night, trying to make people laugh in a country that doesn't laugh together anymore." The age of silent celebrities. For decades, Hollywood walked a complex line between stardom and social commentary. The age of silent celebrities, those who avoided controversy for the sake of universal appeal, seems to be fading. In its place, a new generation of stars are choosing to speak out, often polarizing their audiences. But for Kelly and Mark, silence has never equaled indifference. "We're not politicians," Mark explained in a follow-up interview. "We're storytellers. We're entertainers. But when someone's ability to do their job, to be creative, to challenge, to joke, is threatened because someone's uncomfortable, that's a problem." It's a sentiment echoed by many in the entertainment world. Comedians, especially, have long served as society's mirrors and provocateurs. From George Carlin to Jon Stewart, the role of the comic has never just been to entertain, but to challenge, to poke, to prod, and yes, sometimes offend. A living room discussion gone public. Backstage, away from the cameras and soundbites, Kelly and Mark shared that the Kimmel moment had sparked deep conversations at home. "Mark and I don't always agree on everything," Kelly admitted, "but we respect each other enough to talk about the hard stuff." The couple revealed they had spent the better part of an evening debating free speech, the responsibility of entertainers, and the political tightrope public figures walk every day. "It reminded us," Mark added, "that the First Amendment isn't about protecting popular speech. It's about protecting unpopular speech. If we only defend speech we like, we're not really defending freedom, we're defending comfort." The ripple effect. After their comments went viral, social media lit up again, this time with a different tone. Hashtags like #Kelly and Mark speak up and #Free Speech Matters began trending. Fans praised the couple's thoughtful stance. They didn't scream. They didn't cancel anyone. They didn't demand silence. They asked for dialogue, one post read. Another fan wrote, "We need more celebrities willing to talk about free speech without turning it into a war." Yet not everyone agreed. Critics accused the couple of defending dangerous rhetoric, or playing both sides. But Kelly, never one to shy away from honesty, had the last word during their show the next morning. "We're not picking sides," she said, looking into the camera. "We're standing for something that's bigger than sides. The right to express yourself, even if people don't like it, is what makes America what it is. Without that, we're just pretending." Mark nodded beside her. "And pretending is not what we're here to do. A lesson beyond the headlines." In a year where every word feels loaded and every opinion risks outrage, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos did something rare. They didn't scream. They didn't rally. They didn't post cryptic messages or pick fights. Instead, they chose grace. They chose thoughtfulness. And in doing so, they reminded us that you don't have to be loud to be heard. Their support of Jimmy Kimmel wasn't about politics. It was about principles. The principle that comedians have the right to joke. The principle that audiences have the right to disagree. And the principle that no democracy can survive without the freedom to speak, boldly, awkwardly, even offensively at times. In a time of echo chambers and cancel culture, their words felt like a breath of fresh air. As Kelly concluded, let's not forget, freedom of speech is not just for people we like. It's for everyone, even when it's uncomfortable. Especially then. Word count, 1015 words. Let me know if you'd like this tailored to a particular format, like an editorial, blog post, or magazine feature.